It would be great to say that the recruitment process is brief, but it's not. It's a 9 to 16 month process to be recruited into CIA, and that's from the first interview, not from the first phone call. So you go through multiple rounds of interviews. The first interview is really focused on whether or not you are a good fit for the position they think you psychologically fit. Your second is an interview for intelligence. They want to see whether or not you actually know world affairs and can you write, can you speak, can you work as part of a team, can you solve a problem in a short period of time. And if you pass those two phases, then you go on to the really robust psych evaluation, the polygraph, the interview with a staff psychologist to start looking to see whether or not you really are who you appear to be based off of the previous interviews. By this point, you know you're applying to be a CIA officer. But you don't know what a CIA officer does. So in your mind, you're thinking that you're competing for the chance to be James Bond. You think you're competing for Lamborghinis and cocktail dresses and Monaco. So you're doing your absolute best to try to make everybody happy. And making them happy means being honest. So you're telling them about your drug use. You're telling them about your sexual fantasies. You're telling them about the time that you didn't do your math homework and cheated off your friend. You're telling them everything because you don't want them to say no to you.
Wait, so you're actively telling them the truth?
Absolutely. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for somebody who is willing to be absolutely transparent with the agency, with the organization, even over their own embarrassment, because that's the person who can be trusted in the field to execute an operation where they have to have sex with a prostitute and steal a secret from a general. That person has to come back and be honest again in order to collect the intelligence and make sure that all the legal ramifications of the operation are suited. So while it feels invasive, it's actually a test for professionalism. When I was first recruited by CIA, they asked me to be what's known as a case officer. And a case officer or an operations officer or what's known as an OO or a CO, these are called core collector positions, which means these are roles that go out and meet with people in the field actively stealing secrets. It's what you see when you watch James Bond, minus all the shooting and the high-speed boat chases, right? He's out there stealing thumb drives. He's out there making contacts. He's out there at casinos and brothels shaking hands with bad guys. That is what a core collector does.